honey, I got what you want. Give me all of your love, 'cause it's burning hot. It's what you do to me, babe, I can guarantee. Honey, I got what you need. Under the night sky, I want your eyes all on me. Don't tell me lies now, I always get mine. Don't play with me. Do you want it?
Are we already we recording? I didn't know we was recording. Hi, welcome to the Raw Talk.
Oh, she's crazy.
When did we? I don't remember recording. It's like 1 minute in.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
And we just really. Oh.
Did you say that already? Hi, guys.
Hey, I'm Nafisha. This is
Jackie.
And this is Raw Talk.
Black Nurse Experience.
Black Nurse Experience.
We are nurses.
Yes. I'm an LPN. Been one for 8 years now.
8 years.
And you're RN.
I've been a nurse forever.
Dang.
14 years.
Ooh.
I know.
What you think? You still digging it?
I don't know, man. I don't feel it most of the time.
Man, it's hard.
It is hard.
Gotta pray.
You know what? Did you know that when I finished nursing school,
Mm-hmm.
I was working in ICU for 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
and I had such bad burnout that,
Damn.
I mean, it was ridiculous. I thought, there is no way. 2 years into it, I'm not going to work as a nurse. This is ridiculous. This is too much. No way.
Wow.
Yeah. And so I think ever since then, I've been trying to find a way of getting out of nursing. And don't get me wrong, whoever is planning to go to nursing school, go ahead. I mean,
Yeah,
have
different strokes for different folks.
Yeah,
You never know.
I think for me, it's more of the stress and the burnout that gets to me. But other than that, it's a nice profession. You can get a job anytime.
Yeah.
You can get a job anywhere.
You always have a job.
You always have a job, and it pays decent. So,
Yeah.
so
You know, when I was a CNA, I get burnt out. I would always take like a year off and go do something else
Oh, really?
and come back.
So what did you do?
I'd go work at Toys R Us no, I've done that when I was 19.
Yeah.
I work at some kind of store,
Yeah.
work at a restaurant,
Yeah.
and then come back, work at a call center and come
Yeah.
back.
So did that help?
Yeah, it would. It would help. Now if I realized the money I was missing in healthcare, and I go back.
Yeah.
But since I've been a nurse, I ain't done that yet, and I probably need to do that and take a break.
No, you don't need to.
Yeah.
I think you're a really good nurse, though.
But you know, that don't matter.
Yeah.
The stress and stuff like.
Right.
But
right.
thank you, I appreciate it. You are too.
I don't know. Thank you.
Yeah, you
think I am?
Yes, I do.
Just stubborn. I'm very stubborn.
Hey, you gotta be like that sometimes.
You have to survive in this. There's too many issues, too many politics, too many, just so
Yeah,
much
it's
in
not politics.
healthcare and in nursing that if you are timid or if you don't speak up, you don't stand on your feet, you'll be run over quickly.
I know.
You know.
Really?
So I used to be all quiet and, yes, ma'am, yes, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that anymore.
I know, especially as a black nurse. That's what
we're talking about today.
Yeah, what is your experience as a black nurse
Yeah.
in the healthcare field?
In the
How you been getting along? Just drop us some lines and let us know.
Yeah, as a nurse, as a CNA, as a nurse practitioner, as a doctor, whatever, as long as you're black, you worked in the healthcare field, what is your experience? Have you had a good experience, bad experience? For the most part, do you like it? What are your pros and cons? What do you have? I mean, just share with us below in the comments, and we'll be happy to read and see what you guys have been through. So, what have you been through, Peaches?
I've been through a lot as a black. Okay, as a black nurse, let me tell you one of my experiences I had working agency.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know why this is, but it seemed like every time you would go on an assignment, me, myself, as soon as my black face come walking in the building to the nurse's station, they automatically assume I was there for a CNA. I don't know why.
Yep.
My badge is right here.
Yep.
You could have asked me what it was. You automatically just
Right.
put me on the board as a CNA and assigning me a hall to work on. I don't get that.
I didn't know you went through that. I thought I did because, I'm a foreigner.
Oh, no, girl. It's because you was black.
2 places. I'll tell you something. 2 places. One of them, guess which one? No, I'm not going to say it here.
Yeah.
But I was about to, but thanks.
Tell me later.
Went to apply for the job. And I got over there, and I had an appointment. Actually, I had applied for the job, and so I had an interview with human resources. So obviously, you check in at the desk, you tell them why you're there. So I walk through the door, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm Jackie. I have an appointment. Oh, have a seat over there." And then, I was waiting, and she said, "Ma'am, excuse me. Who are you here to see?" I'm like, "Human resources." "Oh, for a CNA position?" "No."
Automatically.
And I said, "No." She said, "Housekeeping?" I said, "Ma'am, no." And I said, I just told them, "Can you call whatever the name of the human resources? Just let her know I'm here."
Yeah.
So I guess when they called her and they said, "Oh, she's a registered nurse," she all started being nice to me. And I'm like, "Get out of here."
Aren't that crazy?
Just get out of here. 2 places. One place, they were like, "Oh, we're not hiring housekeeping now."
Just automatically.
I told them, I said, "Oh, you are applying for housekeeping?" Because I wasn't.
Yeah. So what did they say?
She said, "Oh, what are you applying for?" I was like,
just crazy.
I know.
Just crazy as hell.
But that is so interesting. I
have other feelings
that
had that happen to them.
Really?
Yeah. Just being black.
I thought, for me, it happened to me and other black foreigners because we have an accent and they don't think we can do any better. So I thought it happened just to us. I'm very surprised.
You got the ticket because you got the melanin.
Wow. So what do you tell them?
Say I'm a nurse. Like, I kind of tried. One time I tried to kind of wait and see what would happen to this, but it got too far. They taking me on a hall and everything. I'm like, okay. I'm a nurse. Yeah.
Wow.
I was like, oh, okay.
Isn't that crazy though?
It's crazy.
Like,
it
why
done
you gonna
happened
look
several
at me?
times.
Why you gonna look at me just because I'm black and you think there's nothing better that can come out of her other than just doing? And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with housekeeping.
No, and I never.
CNA.
Yeah, I was a CNA for a long time.
I was a CNA too.
Yeah, so
you don't have to assume just by seeing me, color of my skin, that I don't deserve anything higher than CNA or housekeeping.
Exactly.
You don't need to assume that.
Exactly.
I think that's so rude.
It is
ridiculous.
It's just straight racist.
It is. And the other thing is, I honestly think even paying, they pay us different than what they pay our counterparts, the white people.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like that. This place I worked at, I've been a nurse for a long time, and my friend, she's actually an LPN. You're my friend. I don't have anything against LPNs.
Yeah.
And she got paid. No, don't take it personal.
No.
I'm just giving an example.
Yeah.
She got paid more money than I was getting paid.
Wow.
Yes. And when I found
Because she
out,
was white.
yes.
Oh my God.
When I found out, I never came back the following day.
I don't blame
I was
you.
like, no, I'm not gonna betray her like that.
How long has she worked there?
But you know what? They tell them, don't tell people how much you get paid.
That's why they tell you that. 'Cause somebody gonna be like, what?
I felt so robbed. I felt so...
Yeah. Had she been working there a long time or something? Like years
No,
and
2
years?
years. 2.5
2
years.
years. And she was getting paid more than
I
that.
don't care how many years you've been working there. The fact remains that I've actually been a nurse longer than you.
Oh, wow.
And I have more education than you, so...
Yeah.
Can you just give me credit for that?
Oh, no. You came in there black. Should have been on a little lighter tone, so you might have...
Oh, my gosh. And then the other experience I had, I applied for a job. It was, I think it was infectious disease. Infectious disease, director for infectious disease. Applied for the job. And you apply online, and they looked at my resume. They emailed me like the same day. They're like, we've gone through your resume. We like your experience. When do you think you can set up an interview? I was like, man, that was quick.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm available tomorrow. Do you want me to? Like, sure. What time? 10 o'clock? Sure.
Yeah.
So I showed up at 10 o'clock. I did the interview, and then, of course, they ask you how much do you want to be paid? So I told them based on what I had seen on Google.
Yeah.
And that's another thing we'll talk about, like negotiating your salary, or, did you how do you negotiate your salary? just to make sure that you get compensated for your education, your experience, and especially as a black woman. Anyway, so I told them how much I wanted to get paid. I don't think I said anything high. So I go home, they're like, oh yeah, you'll be great, you have great experience, and you'll be a great asset to a company. And I was like, okay. So I thought I was getting the job.
Yeah.
I went home, waited and waited and waited, never got a call back. And I thought, I'm gonna call them and like, okay, so what happened with this one?
Yeah.
They had given it to someone else who had an associate degree.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And I can guarantee you, I didn't get the job because of my skin color. There's no other explanation.
Yeah.
No other explanation.
It's crazy.
It is crazy. And I think that's why sometimes, I want to get out of this field so bad. But then, is there anything that is better though? And is there anything that is better that is not going to judge me for my skin color?
No, it's racism in all.
It's going to be everywhere. At least for
crazy.
healthcare, somehow you'll get a job.
Yeah,
But
you can get it somewhere.
So leaving healthcare, to me, I don't think it's an option because where am I going?
Yeah.
And that's so sad.
It is kind of crazy, ain't it?
That's so sad that you can't advance in your career just because, well, you can, but the rate at which you advance compared to a white person, it takes a black person years.
Yeah, more time, go through
takes
more
the other.
stuff or hoops and shit. So,
I know all our white, please don't bash us, don't judge us. It's our experience, it's my experience. I have very many white friends. I'm not trying to say, but I'm just being real. We're just being real.
Just being real.
Like, this is stuff that happened out there. It's hard for us to find management jobs. It's very, very hard. It's hard for us to negotiate a good salary. It's very hard for us. You walk somewhere and they already judge you as a black person, or this you can do better than what they think you can do. Yeah. So it's just a very sad experience. But what do you do?
I don't know. Just pray and keep moving. I try to ignore stuff like that, but
Yeah.
when it gets overwhelming, I have to leave if it get overwhelming because I can't deal without going off. I'll end up.
Yeah. But do you know, even there's some patients who literally, I know my sister used to work, she was also a nurse, and she used to work at this place, and there's a patient who literally said she didn't want any black people. She said, she said something in regards to picking cotton. And
Cotton picking.
Cotton
Beep.
picking. And she ended up saying no, she didn't want anyone black in her room.
Yeah. Yeah. But I have heard older black people say that too, like no one, no white person, and they all set in their ways. They don't care. So
the white patients don't want the white what?
No, there's a lot of white patients that don't want white people taking care of them. They feel I don't know if it's like they feel like black people take better care of them, like a slave did, or I don't know what it is, but I don't come in contact with a lot of patients like that. Like they want a black person to take care of. So
really?
Yeah, girl.
For real?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I had that.
That is new.
I've heard black people say that about white people. Like, I don't want them, whatever's in their house, like in home health.
Oh.
Don't want them in their house.
Oh.
Yeah.
But listen, I wonder if they're saying it in a nice way, in a negative, or because there are two ways you can look at it.
Oh.
Do they want the black person to take care of them? Because black people, we are hardworking. We are very hardworking, and we do our job well. Or is it because black people have been labeled to be slaves?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Whatever it is, gosh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah. But we'll survive. We'll survive.
That kind of makes me feel uncomfortable sometimes when they do that. It's like, man, I feel like they think I'm a slave.
Wait, why do you just want me?
I don't get it.
Why? I would ask them. You don't ask them?
No. Do my shit and get out of there.
I would say, can you just tell me, is there a reason why? It's like when you're dating someone from a different race,
Mhm.
I ask, why are you black? Because you don't know you know how people are.
So you ask so many. Tell me, you ask them what?
I ask them, what's the reason why you're dating me?
Oh, okay.
What?
So
no,
that's
but
another topic we could talk about.
No, but seriously, like, have you ever dated a black person before? Okay, the answer is yes. Okay, so are you into black people? Yes. Why? I need to know why.
Yeah.
What's the reason why?
Yeah.
And I'm not saying everybody has to have a reason, but
See,
but I want to know, like, because a lot of these people, they have motives, they have reasons why,
Yeah.
So I need a clean relationship.
I need to know exactly.
I need to know.
So what did you ask him? What did he say?
I always ask.
What did he say?
He say, oh, black people are my preference. Why? What about them that it's your preference?
Yeah.
Some of them come up with like say, oh, because they're prettier, or they are they have less drama, or they're less, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's your preference.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I ain't had that experience. So how you date outside your race?
Yes. Have you?
Probably when I was young one time. I prefer to stay inside the
the lines. the
color lines. I want to stay inside the color lines.
You don't want to come outside. Why not?
I don't know. It's just
Your
the way
preference.
my preference. Like he want to be in that.
Do you feel?
color.
But do you feel? I know this is not what we were talking about
Yeah,
at the beginning.
yeah.
But do you feel that if you date someone from a different race, they're gonna discriminate against you? Or do you think? Are you scared about it, or are you?
No, I ain't scared about it because I've seen a lot of good-looking dudes from different races. I'm like,
Yeah.
But I just don't feel. I don't care for it. I don't care to. I just like black men. I don't know. I don't know.
Right. That's understandable.
Yeah.
I think for me, as long as you have a good education, you have a good job. It's gotta be a good job. And
that's her preference. A good job, a good, decent paying.
Yes. And you're not content with. You have to know,
settling, being mediocre.
So, yeah. And you have to be sane. You gotta have a sane mind.
Yeah.
I don't want nobody crazy. Because that's a lot.
I'm a little crazy, so
No, I mean your craziness is a good craziness.
Yeah.
I'm also crazy.
You want a good crazy, not a psychopath.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think what I've learned is when I'm applying for a job, I know I shouldn't expect miracles, or I shouldn't expect, there's a level of expectations I have.
Yeah.
And so I don't want to have my hopes so high.
Yeah.
And then you get there and you don't get what you wanted.
Yeah.
And so I think I've just learned to accept, okay, I need a job. This is what I'm going to apply. How much does it pay? Is it enough for me to be able to achieve my goals? If the answer is yes, I don't care about the rest. I'm going to go to work, clock in, do my job, get out.
What do you think about, like, you go to a job, you leave a high paying job and you go to a job that pays a little less just because it's a little bit easier than what you was working before. But then this job turns into just as much as work as this job was that you left for a higher pay. What do you think about that?
Okay, going from a job that pays higher to one that doesn't pay
as much,
but it's less work.
Yeah,
it's less work.
It's less work, but then this less work end up being changing rules or whatever, so they end up being like the same amount of work as this job that you left.
Well, see, then I can't stay in a place like that.
Yeah,
Because if I end up doing more work,
then you're gonna want more pay, right?
You give me more pay. That's just it, Yeah. You can't give me X amount of work and you don't want to give me salary that compensates that.
Yeah.
I want to leave.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave because I think a lot of these places, Peaches, if you enable them, it's how you enable them to treat you that determines how far they'll go with pushing your buttons. You know, if you put your foot down, then they'll know, okay, Peaches, we can't keep adding more responsibilities to Peaches without her expecting us to pay her more. So we can't do that to her. But if you just, okay, I'll do it, because there's some nurses who are like that.
Yeah, and I kind of been like that over the past, but I was getting paid.
But you know why you say that? Because you want to please people.
Yeah. You know, for a little while, because I'm still fresh.
Yeah. No, nothing like being fresh. Like, honey, no, I got the experience, I got the education, I got this. You pay me what I need to be paid.
Yeah.
That's just me. You pay me or I'm out.
No matter what.
I'm
no
out.
matter if you knew or not.
No, when I'm new, I'll tell you, Peaches, I used to be so naive. I used to be like, okay, that's fine. Because you go to a place and be like, oh, can we pay you $26 an hour? Be like, okay, that's fine. No. Nowadays I say, no, you're not. I'm not taking that. No way.
Yeah.
Nah. But like, how much do you want to be paid? And I say what I want to be paid. And they say, oh, let me go talk to my manager. See what she's gonna say about this. Okay, I'm just.
Do you think they really go and talk to somebody, or they just go fuck around and then come
They
back?
don't go talk to nobody. They don't go talk to.
Act like we really doing something.
Yeah. Be like, oh. He said, I think it's doable. I think it's doable. I'm like, don't tell me that. Just pay me. Just fine.
You know it was doable when I said it.
Yeah. But because, hey, first of all, you are black, and they think, okay, she's not gonna mind getting paid this. No.
Yes, and try to get over on you because, oh my goodness.
No.
You know what? I was looking at some show. I think it was, that show, Red Table.
No, I don't. Oh, yes.
With
yes.
Jada Pinkett
and
they had this lady on there. It was a white lady, I think a psychiatrist or whatever. I forget what her name was, but she was talking about when slavery started because of. Dang it! I need to look at that. I forgot what it was, but it wasn't no prejudice back then. Oh yeah, it was religion. They needed to distinguish what religions was, and they went by skin color. So it wasn't no prejudice shit at first. And we wouldn't even have all of this if they hadn't done all of that. You know what I mean? So it's crazy that people are still going on with this.
It's just insane. Do you think it's ever gonna stop?
Oh no.
You don't think
it's too much history. And I believe this world fitting to end anyway pretty soon. I'm just saying. Yeah. I'm about to shut it down. Shut it down. It's old. The world is old. Look how old it is. Yeah, you about to shut it down. That's my thoughts. That's another topic.
But I'll tell you something. I think as black people, as a black woman, you have to dictate how someone treats you.
Yeah.
You got to. You cannot live in the mindset, okay, well, I guess I'm black and they're going to do this to me. No, you cannot do that.
Matter of fact, as a woman at all, you got to do that.
As
and
a woman, black,
being
white,
black,
whatever,
being black on top of it.
Yeah.
They treat you like shit if you
You have to actually, basically, you have to set boundaries and not allowed to be run over, not allowed to be, mistreated or abused, or you have to actually just set boundaries and expect nothing less, and set limits and make sure people know that we cannot cross this line when it comes to Peaches or Jackie, but if you keep entertaining rubbish, if you keep entertaining people mistreating you, then they're gonna mistreat you. You have to put your foot down and say, you know what, enough is enough, and not feel pity for yourself and get in and do it. You know?
Got that right.
Yeah, because if you just
go on, sister.
Yeah, no, seriously.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you'll never do anything. because I'm a woman, I'm black, or because
just dwelling on it.
And people will walk all over you. They will walk all over you if you don't set limits. That's why I'm hard-headed.
What is your sign?
I've had to be.
Are you a Taurus?
No.
What?
I'm a Cancer.
A Cancer. Okay.
Good people. You don't think so?
Yeah. you know what? This is cool. I just wanted to know. It's kind of like,
No, seriously, like don't. You know how sometimes at work,
Mm-hmm.
unfortunately, nursing is full of women.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing. I'm a woman. I have nothing against, but there's something about working in an environment where it's full of women.
Yeah, it
Too
ain't.
much drama.
Why
too
can't
much-
it ever be a little more than one man working there?
No.
It seems like it's just one,
Oh,
two.
no. But listen, there's one man who works there as a nurse, and he's a pain in the butt.
Oh.
He's worse than working with 10
Lord.
women.
Oh my God, he
Oh
be
my
gossiping
God.
and all of that stuff
Oh, he's one of these nurses who say, I don't know whether you've gone through this.
too. Mm-hmm.
You come on a shift,
Mm-hmm.
you're taking report from the previous shift. The nurse says, say they had an admission. I'm going to give an example.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, oh, Peaches, well, I got this admission at this time.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't done skin assessment. I haven't done pain management. So I'm telling you this so that I can document and say, oh, this is not done, but reported this to oncoming nurse Peaches.
Mm-hmm.
So that means it's your responsibility. So, and I think that's so rude because
Yeah. Yes, it is. That's messed up.
it is messed up.
Just leaving the work on me, honey. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah. Do you have anything else to say?
I have nothing.
So you leave a comment below. Leave a comment below and let us know your experience. You know, as
Black nurse.
yep,
A black nurse. Tell us all the crazy stuff
yeah.
that goes on. I know I done had some crazy stuff. I wouldn't even talk about some of it, but
We want to hear them
yeah.
in a different video.
Yes.
But thanks for watching. I hope you turn off your phone.
Sorry. You're crazy. Crazy.
Thanks. She has her phone on. I'm trying to say thanks for watching.
I forgot to put it on silent.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, I'm gonna say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. We look forward to creating more videos and having you here. Be sure to subscribe and like this video and share it with your friends.
Share and like.
Share and like
though.
and comment below and let us know what you think about our videos. And we do appreciate your support.
Big time.
Yeah, and we'll see you again in our next video.
Bye.